by now you still don't have a natural routine, it will be almost impossible to grow long natural hair. Before we go into the nitty-gritty of this study, I want you to grab a pen so that you can write down everything I'll be giving you. So I'm going to be looking at three sub-headings. The first one is, what is a routine? According to the dictionary, a routine means a sequence of action gradually followed. And then when we relate it to hair, I will explain it as something that you gradually or consistently do for your natural hair. The second thing we're going to be dealing with is why you need a natural routine. So there was a particular day I had to explain to some people that your natural routine is like a savings. Now you're an income earner and you earn every month, but then all of a sudden the money stops coming. If you don't have a savings, you don't have anything to back you up, right? Your routine is like your savings that helps to back your hair growth up. It helps to make dealing with your hair easier, and helps to reduce breakage. It helps you to retain length, and last of all, like we want, it helps to grow your natural hair. So now the third thing is the 5 routines that help with natural hair growth. Number one is to use the shampoo regularly and wisely. What I would advise you to do is to get a non-sulfate shampoo that has moisturizing properties and will not strip your hair out of its oils. Now let me explain. Sulfate is an ash chemical that when you apply to your hair, it strips out the oil from your hair and it can lead to dryness, which eventually can lead to breakage if care is not taken. There are some people that have low porosity, and that kind of porosity finds it difficult to absorb some products. And then along the line, they have build-ups and dandruff a lot. And so at that point, the moisturizing shampoo might not work. You might need a clarifying or a sulfate shampoo. If you are in that position and you need to use a sulfate shampoo, you'd have to do a pre-poo first before you use your sulfate shampoo. Pre-poo helps to moisturize your hair so that even when the shampoo is stripping out oils from your hair, the oil already placed on your hair as a pre-poo will help to stop that from causing dryness to your hair. I hope you understand. You can choose your routine as doing shampooing twice a month or once in a month. I like to do my own once in a month because that's what works for me. You can decide to check which one works for you, either twice a month or once in a month. Is that the conditioner should be your friend. I know we've heard about deep conditioning, leave-in conditioner, and all of that, and then some people find it difficult to understand the difference between the three. And today I'm going to be explaining the differences. But let me first explain this part. The tips of your hair are the oldest part of your hair and they get dry easily. And so you want to make sure that when you are conditioning your hair, whether deep conditioning, leave-in conditioning, focus on the tips of your hair. The reason is because you want to retain length. And then in hair growth, I explained earlier and in my other videos that in hair growth, retaining length is the key to long hair. So conditioner helps to preserve your hair strands, especially the ends of your hair. That's where breakage occurs often. Now, the difference between leave-in conditioner and deep conditioner. A leave-in conditioner is a conditioner that you leave in your hair. You can use it as a moisturizer, you can use it as a detangler sometimes. But a deep conditioner is a conditioner that you apply to your hair like 30 minutes or an hour. You cover your hair with a plastic bag or an heat cap before rinsing it out. The two of them have moisturizing properties, but one is used after 30 minutes and one is usually left in. And then we have another one as a normal conditioner, which can be used as a cold wash or can be used after you finish shampooing your hair. For you to get long hair, it is very advisable for you to do deep conditioning twice in a month. But when you have weathers like winter or very cold weathers, you can do deep conditioning once every week. That's 4 times in a month. Part 3 is to detangle your hair when it's wet. I've seen people just carrying comb and just destroying your hair with their comb, forcefully combing the hair out because they think it's tough. Yeah, I know our natural hair is not straight like other hair types. It is coily and it's difficult to comb through. And so what you want to do is to first apply water to your hair strands, then take your leave-in conditioner or your conditioner, apply it to your hair, and then gently detangle it with your fingers, starting from the tips of your hair before you move on to using the comb, if you like to use the comb. So what I do is I don't use comb, I use finger detangling most of the time because it helps me a lot. I use combs in rare occasions because using comb has caused a lot of knots for me, which led to breakage. So I just use my fingers alone. But if you feel like the comb is best for you. After using your fingers to finger the tangle, use a very big white tooth comb like this so that you don't experience much breakage. The fourth one is protective styling. Protective styling like braids, twists, locks helps to prevent your hair from breaking often. So when you leave your hair and allow it to shrink, it becomes difficult to undo, and when it becomes difficult to undo, there is likelihood of breakage. So what you want to do is to put your hair in protective styles for at least a month before taking it out, then doing another protective style, because this helps to increase the growth. If you've noticed, people are now doing braids or twist challenge to grow your hair, and this is because they know and they found out that these braids and twists, doing them often helps you to preserve length. And then when you do it and you keep consistently doing it every month, you will discover that your hair will have grown longer. And I've tried it, it has worked. It has worked for other people, and it will still work for you if you try it. The last one is to sleep with satin bonnet. So I think I've talked about this often, because wearing of satin bonnet before you sleep is very necessary. Our hair does not like friction with cotton. If it starts to have friction with cotton, it will start to have split ends. And you know what? Split ends are dangerous to your hair. Even after you've taken care of your hair, you've done every single thing to let your hair grow and all of that. You don't want your cotton bed sheet to start causing split ends to your hair. This video right here, you can check the way I used my satin bonnet as a shield in the night when I was sleeping. I hope you gained something. I hope you jotted down the key points. If you've not subscribed and you've watched this video up to now, kindly click the subscribe button and notification bell. If you have any questions, kindly hit the comment section and ask them. I'll be sure to reply. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.